So let's learn how to install new fonts. You can get a lot of free fonts on the internet. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. But I'll tell you, the best place to get simple fonts is the Google Fonts library. So the website link is fonts.google.com, and as soon as you open, you'll see a lot of options right in front of you. And on the right side, there'll be this category section. So right now, I won't explain you what serif or sans serif means. Just make sure that we select any of these fonts. Okay, click whatever you want to. I'll prefer that I'll choose the serif or sans serif. So for example, I have checked two options, and I'll scroll down and I'll see something like this. So this is the Oswald font. Okay, click on the plus sign and a new window will pop up and it says one family selected. As soon as you go, there will be a download button and a zip file will be downloaded. You open the zip file and you'll see a font with extension TTF. So you see there are different versions of the same font. One is a little bold, one is extra light, one is light, medium, regular, semi-bold. So there are different variations and you need to install them one by one. So if I double click on it, a new window opens and it says install font. And it might take 4 or 5 seconds. Fonts are an extremely important aspect of your poster, and you can't really say that one font is better than the other because each and every font has its own place. Okay, so sometimes you might get an error, and this is why I actually chose Oswald, because sometimes you might have this font already there, so it says duplicate fonts. So this means that I already have Oswald font installed, but you won't. So make sure that you download all these fonts. Once you download your favorite fonts, you need to open Photoshop. So here's my Photoshop and there is no document created right now. So what I'll do is I'll select Command and N, which opens my new window. I'll go to preset, select international paper, size A4 and OK. And I'll go to the text tool. This is the text tool. So I select it and I see this, my cursor changing into the textual thing. I click on it once and I see that there is something happening, but it's too small for me to notice. So you notice this bar on the top of your window. This is the font selection area. This is the bold, regular, light selection area, the strength of your font, and this is the size. So I'll make the size something around 72, or not even 72, maybe 102, and type something like testing. Okay, you can make it left aligned as well. Now I need to move this. So I'll go and switch from my text tool to move tool. So I can move this around. But I still find this I feel that it's still very small. So the shortcut key for transforming anything, not just text layers, but for transforming anything is Command T. So I hold Command and press T and I see this window. And if I drag one of the anchor points, I can actually scale it up. But I don't want to mess up with the ratios. So if I hold the shift key, everything scales uniformly. The width and the height scale uniformly. Without shift, some mess ups can occur because I don't know if I'm scaling this properly. But with shift, everything is uniform. So as soon as I'm done, I let go of my cursor first, then I let go of my shift key and I press enter. And this is done. But I don't want testing in the font that Photoshop chose. I want this to be in the font that I downloaded. So I had downloaded the Oswald font. So I'll choose the text tool. The shortcut key for text tool is T. I select testing. I select the whole word and type here Oswald. That's right. And here we are. So this is how you use different fonts, and you see that there's a new layer. To duplicate any layer, you just press your Alt key and drag the cursor down. So you have made another copy now. You see there's another copy. And if I want the second testing in to be some other font, I choose the text tool again by pressing T. I select testing, go to this window and choose any other font. So I'll just choose any random font, but this is a little messed up. And I'll explain it to you how to, get rid of this error of fonts. But right now you can choose any font that you like. So this is how you can actually use different fonts for your text. Now, what if I don't want this text in black color? I want it to be in a different color. So again, go to text tool, choose your word, and here's the colors panel. And you choose any color you want. And choose the move tool again. You need to select the move tool in order to escape your changes, in order to make your changes final. So yes, this was using installing fonts and editing them in a nutshell. So now you finally know how to put text on your blank canvas. In order to save your project file, in order to upload it somewhere, you need to export it into a JPEG file. So you need to go to File, Save As, choose your desktop, and change the format from Photoshop to JPEG. But you need to have the Photoshop file saved as well. Because if you need to make any changes to this word testing right here, you need the Photoshop file to make the changes. You cannot make changes to a JPEG image. A JPEG image is a final thing. You cannot alter any words in your JPEG file. So if you want to update your image, you need to go again to your Photoshop file, make the changes, go to File, Save As, and save a new JPEG file and then upload it on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want to upload it, but you only upload JPEGs. You do not upload Photoshop files because Photoshop file sizes are huge and they're not compatible with normal viewing software.